Marketing your property management company. It's a black hole, isn't it? The black hole of marketing. How are you going to do it? Well, let me share with you something that we're doing. We've been doing this for a while as it relates to marketing, and it's working really, really well for us. But let's pull back on marketing and look at it from a big picture perspective. Let's pretend we're in a marketing class right now, and we're learning marketing 101, right? Here are the problems associated with marketing. Here's what we have to go through in any industry, any company, if you're going to market. Number one, you've got to create your marketing piece, right? Whether that piece is a website, whether that piece is a mailer you're going to send out, whether that piece is a little pen with your company initials on it, whatever it is, you've got to have something, a tangible thing or website to create. You've got to have that marketing piece. Number two, you've got to distribute it. You've got to get it out there. If it's a flyer, you've got to mail it out. If it's a website, you want people to find it. You've got to distribute that. Number three, you've got to target your audience. Let's pretend we're doing flyers. We don't want to send flyers to everybody in the world. No, we want to target our audience, which is a difficulty. We've got to pay for it. Marketing isn't cheap. We all know that. And then we've got to repeat it again, again, and again. Now, if this were 20 years ago, and we were trying to create a marketing piece, distribute it, target our audience, pay for it, and repeat it again and again, you know what we do? You know what we'd use? The Yellow Pages, right? How many of you had Yellow Pages ads? We did. We had Yellow Pages ads because Yellow Pages were awesome, right? You had a rep that helped you create the ad. They distributed it to everybody in your market. Did that target your audience? Yes, because when people wanted to look you up or to find you, they'd go to R for real estate or P for property management. Paying for it, you pay them every month for it, and then it just repeated itself over and over again. It was a beautiful thing. But then along, of course, came the internet, which killed that Yellow Pages ad. So here's a question for you. What's the #1 internet search engine today? If you said Google, you're right. You probably knew that, but do you know this? What's the #2 search engine? When people don't do Google, what do? They do YouTube. Google knew that. That's why Google recently bought YouTube. YouTube is going to be tomorrow's Google. My son the other day said to me, I was Googling something. He said, "Dad, you Google stuff?" I said, "Well, yeah. I mean, if I want to know the answer, what would you do?" He said, "I YouTube it, Dad." And this is what he said. "Dad, Google is so 1990s. That's an epiphany, right? That's what the younger generation thinks. Someday they're going to be utilizing YouTube much more than Google, and they'll look at Google possibly the way we're looking at the Yellow Pages now." So what that means is in your marketing, you need to be doing video content marketing. Video content marketing. I'll give you an example. See this clicker I'm using right here? I had to buy a new clicker recently, so I went on Amazon to find a clicker. Here's a screenshot of the Amazon page. It's a clicker, right? Very simple, straightforward clicker. Well, what do they have on the advertisement? It's a video link to watch a video about a recorder. How exciting can that be? Not very, but guess what I did? I clicked it. Of course I clicked it because I wanted to see what the video had to say about the little remote. And I watched the 30, 45-second video on this. Now, what does that do? That gets more traffic. It gets the website found more on this type of thing. That's why it came up. So video content marketing is necessary for your business. Now, I know half of you just passed out. The idea of standing in front of a camera just freaked you out. But it's doing what I'm doing right now from some standpoint. You can do this. You have to do this for your property management company if you want to be successful. So here's a couple quick, easy steps. Number one, just get your equipment. And equipment doesn't need to be much. If you've got, and I bet you do, if you've got an iPhone or an Android within your reach right now, look down and see where it is. The camera on that is good enough for the quality. I'm using my iPhone to record these things, and the quality is pretty good. I researched this stuff. The quality works fine. Number two, and this can be the hardest part, get your list of questions. What do you want to talk about? Now remember, this is content marketing. You're not here to sell yourself. You're here to educate the public about property management. Here's 2 example questions you could talk about in a video to post on your site. How about this? Why do property managers charge so much? Do you think clients may want to know that? Is that an interesting question? Must you spin that question and explain how you do things? You bet you will. But this is the kind of stuff that consumers want to know that you need to address head on. This is about you addressing the difficult questions that your clients have out there. Here's another one. Don't hire a property manager until you ask them these 3 questions. See, we could talk about this for a long time, but you've got to create content that is education-based, not sales-based. You're not here to sell yourself, you're here to educate. So number 3, just hit the record button and post it to YouTube. How much is it to get a YouTube channel for your content? Free. Does not cost you anything. So keep this in mind. Keep this simple. Don't overthink this. People get very paranoid about potentially doing this stuff. you got to just go. You got to jump. Here's a screenshot of the first ones we did. Right? We didn't know what we were doing, right? Our vertical horizontals all wrong. We shouldn't have recorded them that way. We threw up a page. That was our first video. How much does professional property management cost? Quality is fair on these things. It's not bad, but it's not fabulous. I just used an old iPhone. I had my son sit there at my desk and record me. Why don't I take these things off our website today? Because they have so many watches and I get so much positive feedback from potential clients on this stuff. Now today we've ramped it up a little bit. So this is just a screenshot of what our website looks like when they go down. They can go under it. We have a tab, an investors tab, and underneath that tab it says video information, and they can watch, and we post videos up here talking about property management educational things. If you want to check out our videos to get some ideas, just go to our website. So rentgrace.com, that's our company website. Go under the investor information videos and you can watch that there. Guys, you got to be doing stuff. You got to be doing this marketing. This is about a 5-minute segment out of a hour-and-a-half long class we do specifically on video content marketing. If you're really interested in this stuff, go to our product tab and look at our property management 201 class, 201. We do a whole session on this stuff, teaching how to create it, how to put it in place. Just jump though. You got to get this stuff going. This will jumpstart your business from a marketing standpoint like nothing else. Just do it.